stretch. Hi folks, how are you? Hopefully you're having a great day. Let me make sure I am live and not like last time when I was live and not really live. Oh, me. I have been ripping and running, so, oh Lord. Let's see. It shows me live. Yep, I am live. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so my name's Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab, and a curator for the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions Pack, and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. And today we are having fun with paper. Hey, Bev, how are you? Hopefully you are having a good day. And I am going to get started. I wish I could say I knew what I was doing, and I do know what I want to do, but I can't find one of the things I need to do what I want to do. So it's irritating me because I know I have it, and I know it's just going to be like just right here somewhere. So I created some papers, and I'm going to show you my papers. I'm still kind of like just looking because I know the book I'm looking for is like right here. But it's not showing itself to me, and so we're gonna have to just do everything we want to do, but without the book, unfortunately. Thank you for sprinkling me in. And so I have these papers. I'm just gonna turn down and flip through them. These are ones I have designed, and so this paper, that paper, that paper, this paper, and this paper. And I also had some Halloween ones, but then my other things didn't print to go with it because it messed up the printer, and so I'm just abandoning the Halloween one. I will pull back the Halloween one if y'all really want to see Halloween. So comment Halloween if you really want to see Halloween. Or if you want to see the fall journal that I am planning on doing, you can do that. I'm going to sprinkle the love a little bit too while we're at it. And get out there a little bit more. Hey, Grace, so do you want to see fall gratitude or do you want to see Halloween? Y'all tell me real quick in the comments which one you'd rather see, and I will grab what I need. I will run and grab it. Hey, Linda, how are you? Halloween or gratitude? All right, I see gratitude. All right, so that means it's this one. The papers that I have right here. Fall. Okay. Well, that works because I have the papers right here. So I'm just going to trim them up. I had to go to work today, guys. And so I had to leave at 3, run home. And I've been running ever since I got home, literally. Like, my little boy was like, when I say my little boy, he's my 3-year-old border collie. He was like, Mom. He was running room to room to me, like expecting me to play with him. And I was like, I can't play right now, baby. Like, your mama is running late. And we got to roll this bean footage. You got to run outside. Not that I want him outside much, just to do his business and back in because it has been raining here for 10 days now. And it's quite the mess out there. And although I'm not complaining, guys, I am not going to complain. You will never hear a complaint out of me. Thank you for sprinkling the love. And so we're going to use these papers that I created. And then I printed them out just today. Like, these are hot off the press. Hot off of the press. But I want to do like kind of like a gratitude journal, you know, one that is and I got to get something that I want to use for this. I was going to use something different for my cover, but I can't find the book that I want to use. And of course, we're only here, for an hour, right? These are hour time slots or 45-minute time slots. I think they're hour. And so I have missed everyone today, and I'm so sad about that. Because I love the ideas and just love supporting my fellow creative friends. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I especially love this woman. She's so like 1950s. That's what she screams to me, 1950s an hour. Hey, Mandy. Is that short for Amanda? Or is your name Mandy? My name's Amanda, and sometimes people will call me Mandy. I used to have, well, I still have the cousin, and she used to call me Mandy all the time. I think she was the only one in the family that would call me Mandy, but she called me Mandy all the time. And I don't know how she started calling me that and like no one else, but she did. The 50s was a cool time. I love old and vintage and, you know, those 50s feelings, the feels of the 50s. And so I'm just trimming up. I'm not really looking at it. Hey, Danette, how are you? You're Amanda, yes. But most people call you Mandy, yeah. I was thinking maybe. Although I do have a friend of mine who, well, I mean, I haven't seen her in forever. She was a friend in high school and high school, middle school, high school. She was a couple years older than me, and then she moved to Florida, and I haven't, you know, we fell out of touch. But anyway, her mother, her name was actually Mandy, and not Amanda, but her. So I always ask that question because her name was actually Mandy. And I think she got the, you know, are you Amanda? No, my name is Mandy. My name is Mandy. Come on. All right. We just trimmed all those up for however we want to use them, right? You're in Florida. Oh, cool. But yeah, her mama, she passed away several years ago now. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to use these as backer, but I need to run and grab something that I realized I have left over there, and I really need this to be the cover because the thing I was looking for I can't find to be the cover. So we will just have to guys, I almost jumped out of my skin. I'm not gonna lie to you, I almost jumped out of my skin. I'm gonna show you why. I have no idea, no recollection whatsoever of why I would have this thing, but it was in my studio. I suspect it came out of a box. No, do I want these? Yeah, I think so. I think this is what I'm going to use. I suspect it came out of a box of something that I unpacked and it fell on the floor. I have no earthly idea. But look what was on my studio floor by my table. I almost came out of my skin when I saw it. I almost heard a major scream until I realized it's plastic. I have no idea why this is in my studio other than I unpacked a bunch of boxes yesterday, and I'm assuming it fell out of one of those boxes. Now, how it was in that box, I have no earthly idea. But y'all been witnessed a major like scream fest. Y'all, I was there, babes. I was there, babe. I was there. So I want to see something. I think this is gonna be too. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's gonna be too big. Dang it. All right. I should have put them the other way. Okay, we go with something else. We do something else then. Let me just find this and let's just work with this. You're like that with spiders? I can be like that with spiders also. I'm not as bad with spiders, but I can tell you they can get my heart. If I'm not like, I have a studio spider. I'm going to be honest with you. I do have a studio spider. And I say that because he is my studio spider. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. And this is going to be my cover because this is watercolor paper and I'll just cut it down. And this will be my, yeah. We'll use this and not this. We'll just cut it. We'll just cut it down. But y'all almost got the scream. I do have a studio spider. He lives under this cabinet that is like right there. You see that cabinet right there that's covered with all my stuff. He lives underneath that. And he's a big one, guys. He's a big spider. But we have our agreement. We are mutually agreeing if he does not scare me, I will allow him to live. If he scares me, he's going to have to go. So we steer clear of each other. He doesn't bother me. I don't bother him. And that's our mutually agreed upon agreement that we have. Oh, that tore the corner out of that. Oh, well, I'll cover it. And so that's basically what we have is that agreement. And I'll see him come out every now and then, and he'll come out and he'll like stand there. I don't know how we have this agreement because it's not like he can understand me or I can understand him. But he'll like stand over there like until I like look at him and like, okay, and I'm not screaming. And then he moves on his way. Or if he's, over across the studio, he kind of like just goes on around and doesn't like scare me. Doesn't jump out at me. He's like, he's cool. I can handle him. I can truly handle him. I don't really want to cut any more off, but that kind of like messed up a little bit there. So we're just going to lose a little bit and I'll cover that end. Yeah, no. I just gave it a talking to. I do. I make agreements with things like that. I had to do it. We had a snake that got caught in our netting that we had on our tomato plant. And guys, I had to like have a conversation with him in order to help him. And I told him, I said, I'm going to help you. He was all caught up in it. I said, I'm going to help you, but you don't bite me. And my husband comes out and he's laughing at me, right? He's like, he can't understand you. And I said, we're coming to a mutual agreement before I put my hand near him that he is going to like not bite me. I'm going to save his life and he's not going to bite me. Right. So Ted goes and gets a glove and puts the glove on, men things. Right. And anyway, I'm sitting there like breaking the netting, where working up his body because he gotten himself rather tangled in there. And I get up to his head and I told her, I said, well, and I reiterated to the snake, I said, now I'm gonna let you free and you're gonna be free, but don't you bite me, and anyway, and Ted's like, whatever, he's not listening to you. And I said, okay. So I released him, and Ted's kind of like got him like down lower, you know, and like my hand's right at his head, right at his head. And I like break that little part that was right there at his head. So he's loose. He turns around and bites Ted through his glove. Not through the glove, but he bites his rubber glove hand. I told him, I said, see, you didn't talk to him. You didn't communicate with him. And so there you go. I said, I was right there. He had to go out of his way to like bite you on the hand when my hand was right there. So he just bit into, he was like, he had a hold of the glove. I just took my hand finger. I said, I tapped him on the head and like, naughty snake. Don't you do that. Naughty snake. So this is going to be our cover. Hi, Dina. How are you? While I have it here, we're just going to score that. But yeah, I was like, naughty snake. Naughty, naughty. But anyway, we're just going to score. I'm going to kind of do like a little score on this side and a little score on this side. So we have just a little bit right here in the center where the thing is. It is. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And so this is our cover. And so we've got that for our cover. And I think we'll do, let's see, let's do this page for the inside here. And these are papers I designed. And so but anyway, I did have to get a little tickled because I was like, you should have talked to him and made an agreement. I don't have them in my shop yet. I'm planning on putting them in my shop. So it is something I am planning on doing. I want to make sure I got it like not upside down. But I am planning on doing that, yes. And I don't care if the little white is showing. I'm going to put a little something on there anyway. And so, but yes, I am planning. And I'll even show you if I have time. I'll show you my, like, what did I do with that? The Halloween ones that I was going to do if y'all said Halloween. This one right now, I think there's just 5 pages, but I have more planned for this. It'll be digital. It will be digital. Then my printer does a really nice job printing it. It's still going to be digital. Just because I don't think right now I want to get into the printing paper business. All right, come on, don't tear. You tore last time. I'm just going to use my scissors because that's going to tear that right up. It already almost did. And so this is going to be inside. Then I'm going to bend it here. I have done some Alice in Wonderland ones. I have done some orange and pink ones. I don't want to do that, do I? No. I want to have that center part right there. It wants to not. Well, it would help if I folded it in the right place. Actually folded it on the center line instead of folding it not on the center line. I want a little book, right? So there we go. There we go. Now that's making a whole lot more sense to me. And then we'll put something down the edges here to cover that a little bit. And then these are going to become our signature pieces. We will glue these two, and I need to print one more. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to have one more page. But I will create like 2 signatures for this. Or maybe just one big one. Let's see, let's not do this one. Let's do this one. I was still kind of messing with that one with the car in it, and I'm not crazy about that. So let's do this one. I don't know how I managed to trim it, and this one's longer than that one. But I guess I wasn't paying attention. I guess that's the answer. Okay. Hi, Cindy. How are you? So we'll glue these two together, and this will be one of our signatures that will go in to the book. That, and then that's on the inside of the signature. I like that. I like that. And then I'll pull out some papers, some fun papers and stuff for us to figure out. My idea was that this is going to hold some recipe pages. And I have like this old church recipe book. And that's what I wanted to use for the cover and for the pages. But I can't find my recipe book nowhere. I don't know where I stashed it. I stashed it somewhere. It's somewhere in a bin, in a box somewhere. But I can't find my box or my bin that I've stashed all that stuff in. And so the sad part is I just got it like not too long ago. Found it for like $1. But of course, you know, I stash stuff. And my stash places obviously are really good stash places. You should put like Fort Knox in them, because I can tell you, once something goes in my stash, once I stash something, I never find it again. So if you put Fort Knox there, you'd never find it. No one would ever be able to rob it, because they'd never find it. Put the gold up there. Let me stash it for them. No one will ever find it again. That's my special talent. Do y'all have a special talent that's like that? Because I definitely do have a special talent that is that. It's my superpower. If I say I want something safe and I'm going to put it away safe, well, it's safe. That's definitely the case. Because no one else is going to ever find it again. Come on off of there. And don't damage my paper when I want you there. But yeah, it is. It was going to be a cool idea for today, and I thought I knew exactly where it was. that's the crap of it, is I thought I knew exactly where I had put it, and I went to get it, and it's not there. It's not in the bin where I thought it would be, and where it should be, it's not there. So there's that. All right, and then we're just gonna, I'll cut this a little, trim this one a little bit so it matches up too. Guys, when I trim my paper, y'all were watching me. I wasn't looking, I wasn't like measuring out the true, like, okay, you're gonna mess up, aren't you? Yes, you are. Scissors for you. Hold on. I got to grab my scissors. Yeah, I came downstairs to get the bin to pull out the book, and the book wasn't in there. So I don't know. I'm an organized chaos is what I am. Organized chaos. And you just fell off to there. Which really upsets me because I wanted that book. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I can be a fan of that. So we've got our book here, and we're going to put a little thing around that, and then we've got our signature that's going to go in there. And we may just need the one signature. We could probably get away with just having the one signature. Or if I really wanted to, we could just put another one in there. But really, I don't know that we could fit that much in there. So we might just put like a bunch of pages on each side of this and call it a gratitude journal. But that is fitting pretty good, don't y'all think? All right, let's find some papers that we like. And let's not like throw this all over the place. And paper is not an issue. I got enough paper to paper the world. Up one side and down the other. I've got some fun papers. Where did that fun paper go? That I definitely want included in here. Hold up. Book in there. If that book is in there, I'm going to kick my own butt. I had some of these pulled out from our last little paper thing. Well, it wasn't really a paper thing. It was just I want this. And I want these. Okay, we're just going to find some fun papers. And I definitely want these. I'm going to set that there. And let me open this up real quick because this might be where that book is in. Because my recipe cards are in here. And I may have been like, put the recipe book in with these. I may have been, and I may not have been. Let's just see. Did I do that? No, that would have made sense, but no, it's not. The little recipe cards are in here. Actually, these are not the recipe cards. These, oh, here are the recipe cards. These are the recipe cards. I used some of those the other day when I was making the cards here. And then we used some of these vintage pictures. We might use some of these vintage pictures also in this. But anyway, right now we're looking for paper. We're not looking for pictures. And so we're looking for fun paper to fill our journal with. And I've got some fun paper here. So I've got this like American Magazine paper. I've got this, which is a An illustrated weekly paper from 1892. October 20th of 1892. And so this paper in 1892, they charged 5 cents. That seems like a lot to me. When people didn't get paid, maybe like what? Just a few cents a day, right? And they charged 5 cents for this paper back then. But I thought maybe we could find something kind of, look at that, look at that. That'd be fun. This would be fun for a hunting picture. That's kind of fun. Nuts to crack. How fun. How fun. So we're going to use some of this paper. And I think, y'all, it was made to be perfect. We're just going to rip it in half. We're going to fold it in half. I don't even care. Like, I don't even care. Like, one's going to go on this side of that. Look at that. We got to trim it a little bit, but we're only going to lose a little bit of it, right? Not anything that has any writing on it. How cool. How cool is that? We just like take off a little bit. And then this one can come. Let's see, which one do we like? Which one do we like the best? Because this one's, you're going to. I mean, there's going to be more pages. So it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter that much, I don't guess. I just get caught up in the old pages, you know, and the old paper. I like old stuff. Who likes old stuff? Who is with me and liking old stuff? It says, written by thinkers for thinkers. You are thinking. Okay. I think that's funny. Written for thinkers by thinkers. How fun is that? How cute. All right, we're 4:32. Oh, we're doing good on time, guys. We may even bind this thing. I'm just trimming. And I don't care if it sticks over a little bit. We're going to have other stuff on it. I've got trims. I've got stuff we're going to put on it. So it doesn't matter. Okay. Then we have this page too. This page isn't going to be as friendly, is it? We may just forget that page. These pages may just be like, whatever. Medicine versus milk. I have no idea what these got torn out of. American Magazine, but I don't know like what year or anything. It's not new. It has that really old paper smell. New automobile route to Europe via Canord Conard Ocean Highway. Drive your own car to Europe. $441. He wants to do that. Something tells me that I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm like, something tells me that just did not happen. That it just did not happen. Hey, Texie, how are you? How are you doing today? I kind of like this little sofa. Kind of think that's kind of cool. We could put like a little pocket down here or something. I wish I could trim a little bit, but I really don't want to because I want that. So yeah, let's do that. And we'll trim the top up there because it's all crooked. That will be one of our pages in our book because I like the colors. It pulls off of the red that she's wearing. Yeah. Yep, I like that. Okay. And then I have some of these papers here. And so, Wiener Schnitzel. That seems fun. Ooh, look at this. Autumn. Let's pull this. That says a menu on it. So these are just old pages, guys, that have been bound. They've been cut and then they've been bound. And let's see what else we have here. Yeast bread. Let's grab this one. Special breads and yeast breads. Because, you know, when you have a gratitude journal, you have to be grateful for bread, right? That's very, you know, it can mean a lot of things, right? You break bread with your friends, you know, the Lord's Supper, like all that stuff is centered around bread and being grateful. So this paper is really cool. It's really old, but it's really brittle. It's like if you touch it, it just breaks. You can't bend it. You can use it as collage paper, but that's about it. It's very brittle. Let's grab some of that. That's fun. This says happy thought, but I don't know if I fold it. But they're eating around the table. So yeah, let's use that. I like that. Okay. Let's use a few of these that we pulled out. I think that's so fun. I don't know how I'm going to use that, but I'm going to use it for something. That's why I've been hanging on to it. Let me grab a few of these. So we'll have a couple for each side. Let's see. Where do we want? Let's put one in there. Like that. And then let's put this one on this side. Kind of like there. I want to see the specialty bread on the outside, right? So when you're flipping through, you see the specialty bread. We're making a little gratitude journal. That's what it's going to be in the end. And so this is going to come down. I want to make sure, like, when it's this wide, that I have at least 2 points. And it's not just the center, because then it's going to wiggle. So I want to pull one down. And then I'll push one up a little bit. We've got to trim this page up. And let's see. Let me set. I think I got all those out of there. I want that size paper. And then I've got some of this paper. That is a coffee dyed paper. It's just like, you know, they look antique, right? Let's do 2 pages of these. Just see what I have. Ooh, let's do that page and that page. These are just some old papers that were coffee dyed. And we'll put one of these. We want to put one of these on each side. So maybe like come in here. Put that page there. I really would like to find that cookbook because I want to include some of those pages, but that ain't happening. That cookbook is up and gone. It'll rear its ugly little head at some point, and I'll be like, oh, there's that cookbook. But right now it's hiding out in my special place. So we got to see what pages we need to trim. And so we're going to trim these pages real quick here before it gets too thick to trim. And I don't want to cut the back side. There we go. Y'all probably are like, there's an easier way, Amanda. And I'm probably like, yep, I know. I'm certain. I'm certain there's an easier way. But at the same time, my cutter wants to tear instead of cut. So I'm like, let me just do it the old-fashioned way, right? I'm like, am I cutting into my thing? No. Maybe a little bit. Oh, we're getting it. We are getting it. But look how cute it's going to look in the end. Let's put this one here. Some brightness on that page. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to put that on this page. Oh, I didn't really want 2 short ones together, but that's, oh no, it's not 2 short ones. It just looks like it's 2 short ones because I have all this white space down there. And guys, this, all these scraps right here, I use all these scraps. And so we will use these scraps up. We won't let them, fruit salad, Harvey. I think that's so funny. That doesn't have anything written on the back side of it. Let's find something with something written on the back side. Some of these, they have like writing on both sides. And some of it is so funny. I don't know if Harvey is the last name or what, but some of them are like turn oven on, or not turn oven on, but what was it? Light oven. Light oven. Coconut tapioca and baking powder biscuits. Who wants some baking powder biscuits? That doesn't even sound appetizing, does it? Hamburger by the yard. I don't know. That doesn't sound very appetizing either. Butterscotch pudding. White sauce. Anyway, interesting. I have no idea. These all came with the cookbook thing. I just thought it would be something fun I don't know the year. I'm going to assume it was probably the year that the book was, and that was, I can't remember what year that was now. But it'll be fun to flip through here and see these little recipe things. Okay. And then let's see, what else? We want some other pages too. I have these. This is right pretty. These are right pretty. We got a few more minutes. And see, I'm going to put this trim here. I got this trim. Put that there to go in the trash. And so this is kind of like elasticy, but I'm going to put this coming down the edge. That's why I wasn't really concerned about if it sticks out a little bit. We'll tack that on that edge right there. We'll put it front and back, and then on our signature here, we'll do the same thing. This one right here, we'll put this on it too. I think I have enough in here to do it. Plus it's really like stretchy. So I wasn't kind of expecting the stretchy, but I think that would be really pretty, don't you think? I think so. I got this paper pad over the weekend at Joann Fabrics. Y'all, they had an amazing sale. They had 40% off of these paper pads. And then it was an additional 25% off. So I really like that. And I really like this one. I think these two will go nice. So that and that. And then we can make some pockets and stuff out of this. And so we'll put this, we'll cut that off right there, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe we just leave it, right? Let's fold this one this way. Like, I really don't care that there's a little thing there. Maybe put that here. That's kind of pretty. And then we'll fold this one this way. Well, if you fold it even, Amanda. Fold it even, girl. I hate when I do that. It doesn't fold even. And then let's do it this way. So let's see what we got. We've got this little thing, that, this, that page, this page, and then that page. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We need something pretty in this center right here. I've got this amazing book that I actually have taken pictures. I've taken pages out of. But let's see if we can't find something that we like in this magazine. to use in this book. That's pretty, isn't it? On Maple Street. I kind of like this. Give us this day our daily bread. I like that. And it has somebody cooking, which is perfect, right? I wanted the pretty on the inside, Amanda. Pretty on the inside. Oh, that's going to be cute. I'm hoping that the thing doesn't get cut off. No, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I'm actually going to line it up like that. And then when I find my recipe book, we can, oh, thank you, Lydia. We can then, when I find the recipe book, we can add the pages. We won't add the pages into the signature per se, but we will, we can make like little pockets. We can make little, just the embellishments from those pages, I think will be fun. And so I think that's all we're going to put in there. So we've got that page, our cover, and we've got this cute little card. We've got that. So really we only have technically one signature. But we can do so much with these pages and such fun like little tuck spots. And then we can use the pages from the recipe book to be our gratitude journal. And so how cute is that going to be, guys? Let's go ahead and just get it like cinched up. If it sticks up a little bit, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm not picky when it comes to stuff like that. It's good enough. Like good enough for government work. We may have other stuff sticking up out of it before we're done anyway. So we don't need to be perfect about it. Like there's zero desire here to be perfect. Okay. Seriously, like zero desire to be perfect here. It's not at all what I'm about is being perfect. Hi, Jenny, how are you? We're making a little gratitude journal. I made some of the papers. Some of the paper. This cover is my design. Like this page is my design. And then one of the pages inside of here is my design too. Where'd it go? Right there. And it's going in my fall gratitude journal here. It's just a little one. And so, and we're going to eyeball this, guys. We are not going to like get out the measure or anything like that. We're going to push it up in there. We're going to make sure it's as flush as it can be. And we're just going to poke a hole, okay? I'm actually going to use a couple of paper clips just so I can handle it and it not move on me. And we're going to just paper clip each side down. That way it doesn't shift as I'm moving the book all around, but the pages are still like there's room for movement a little bit. And so we're just going to gauge and poke a hole until I see it come out and not into my finger, please. I appreciate that. There we go. There we go. We're out. Then we're going to come up here. And we're just going to poke a hole until we're out. We're out. And then we're going to come down here. Poke a hole. Y'all know, if y'all see me any length of time, y'all know I struggle with this. I do. I struggle with this. I did see a woman like tie this, and I'm like, that was pretty brilliant. She tied this so it wouldn't like this part fall off. I'm like, that was pretty brilliant way to do it. This needle is super thick. This needle is bigger than my hole. All right, come on. I wasn't planning on the needle being bigger than my hole, guys. Did you shift? No, you didn't. Why are you having such a tough time? All right, a little bigger hole. So I'm not fighting my needle for the next 6 minutes. Because I would like to at least get the other thing glued. Just a big needle. One of them big eye needles. Not really. Ouch. Now that went in my finger. I'm probably going to bleed on that. Thank you for stabbing myself. I'm all right, guys. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, I am bleeding, but I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm okay. You're just thinking, watch your finger. Well, I watched it all right. It watched it for me. Not gonna lie, it watched it for me. So there you go. Guys, when you do this, watch your fingers. Like, oh me, who was up after me? Grace is up next after me. So she'll be live and at what did I do? I did something funky. What did I do? Oh no. I see what I did. I didn't do anything funky, but I did do something stupid. So let's just correct that right now. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't lining up right. And I'm just going to pull back a little bit so that I'm not wasting a lot of string, guys. So let's see here. I want to get this shorter. So no, that's not what I want to pull. Okay. There we go. I just didn't want to cut off a whole bunch of string and like be done with that. You've done that? Stick your thing through and into your finger? Yeah, it's easy to do. Luckily, I didn't go. I just like barely touched it. So it's not like it's bleeding and nonstop bleeding. I didn't like totally impale myself. But we may put a few beads on that. And so Grace will be up after me. I did get a little bit on my paper right there, though. All right, y'all didn't see me do that. Let me wipe it off. Or blend it in. One of the two. I'm not selling this journal, so it's okay if it, blood, sweat, tears. Guys, they're there. It's all on this journal. Blood, sweat, tears. It's I haven't cried. So that's the only thing. Just blood and sweat. Sweating because I can't find my book I wanted to find to make this with. Because I had planned on these being the signatures and the cover being the cookbook, and then putting the pages of the cookbook and pages that I wanted to add like this in my journal. But y'all saw how that went down because I lost it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up. We're going to hang little things from here and make it cute on the side. Of course, we don't have time to finish it today, but that's okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac just down this edge. And then I'm going to put this through on here. This is stretchy, so I'm just gonna let it be the way it is. We're just gonna go up a little bit, and I'm just gonna lay it on there. Okay. So that way I don't have to like hold it and it can just be frilly and it doesn't have to be stretched out. I like the little frills. And so I'll just cut it like right there. I'll come back and trim it after it has stayed down. Okay, guys, I'm off and Grace is up. So y'all go join her. My name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab, and a curator. And we did this cute little gratitude journal that's going to be so adorable. Anyway, I'll take pictures and post it. Y'all have a great night. Bye.